Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Tria AINI. Management class 22A NPM 22411037. In this video, I will to tell you about type and form of organizational change. Organizational change is a continual process of adapting to new challenges, opportunities, and demand. It can be classified in various ways depending on the nature, scope, and speed of change. The first is incremental versus radical change. Incremental change involves small, gradual adjustment to exciting process, system, or structure. It's a common approach for organizations seeking continuous improvement and optimize. Radical change involves a fundamental shift in an organization's core values, strategy, or operation. It's often triggered by disruptive events or a need for significant transformation. And the next slide is about planned versus unplanned change. The first is planned change. Change that is deliberately initiated and managed by organizational leader. It involves a structured approach to planning, implementation, and evaluation. 2. Unplanned change. Change that occur unexpectedly and without prior planning. It can be triggered by external factors like economic downturn or internal factors like employee turnover. 3. Reactive change. Change that is initiated in response to a specific event or situation is often driven by a need to address an immediate problem or threat. The next slide about proactive versus reactive change. Proactive change is change that is initiated before a problem arrives. It involves anticipating future needs and trends and taking steps to adapt accordingly. 2. Reactive change. Change that is initiated in response to a specific event or situation is often driven by a need to address an immediate problem or threat. And the next slide about structural versus cultural change. The first is structural change. Change that involves altering the organization formal structure, such as in its organization chart, reporting relationship, or division of responsibility. 2. Cultural change. Change that involves modifying the organization value, belief, norms, and behavior. It's often a more complex and challenging process. And then the last slide is about successful strategy for managing change. The first is communication. 2 is employee involvement. 3. Leadership support. Communication is about open and transparent communication is essential for building trust and understanding among stakeholders. 2. Employee involvement is about involving employees in the change process can foster a sense of ownership and commitment. And the last point in the last slide is about leadership support. Leadership support is strong leadership is critical for setting the tone for change and providing guidance, and support. Okay, I think it's enough. It's all what I can say. I will end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.